Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at an okay day today, 43, mix of sun and clouds. You may see a sprinkle or a flurry, but no big deal. Tomorrow, Friday morning, it's going to be freezing, about 25 or so. And then the deal for Saturday is later in the afternoon into the evening and into Sunday. We are staring down some rain, a wintry mix. Long Island may get off easy on this one. It may not be as bad as some places north and west, but still don't know the full detail. We'll have more of that tomorrow.
This could be the first snow we see, though. It could.
Yes, for sure. And wintry mix could mean an inch or two. Like could be anything from nothing up and rain up to half a foot, or who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
We're
going to find out, though.
We will, and more details as we get closer tomorrow, for sure. By the way, I told you yesterday I had a little tickle in my throat. Today, woke up very stuffy in the nose, Cande.
Oh, no, you germ-infested creature.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling well enough to, have a good time with you here.
To infect all of Long Island, don't worry. If you see him, run the other way.
I will be out and about. There's no doubt. But yeah, tough to sleep, as you know, when you have the stuffed nose.
Brian had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I went with him, and I wore a mask in the office. I haven't put a mask on in quite some time. People were in there coughing.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I always carry a mask just in case. And yesterday was the first time I put one on in a long time.
Yeah, listen, this has nothing, it has something to do with COVID, but really has nothing to do with COVID. Forget that.
There's RSV, there's whooping cough, there is the flu.
Right. There's so many people sick right now. You should have the mask with you for those situations. You go into a doctor's office.
I saw this man coughing. He didn't even cover his mouth. I said, "That's it. That's it. That's it."
See, I'm not as cautious as you for this reason. I still have 3 children in the school system. So
you're going to get whatever they have.
Correct. It's coming this way no matter what, right? I have no way around it. I'm at school
unless you wear a mask 24/7 and no one ever sees your mouth.
That's not,
Hey, that might not be a bad thing.
If I could cover up fully from head to toe, that would be helpful for me, for sure. Cande, wanted to bring a couple of articles to your attention. This one I thought was very interesting. People are frantically searching for vintage calendars online.
Interesting.
And they're willing to pay anywhere from $20 to $200 specifically for 1996 calendars.
1996?
Yes. And
why that year?
Well, the reason being 1996 and 2024 line up perfectly.
Oh, I get it now.
The same exact calendar. So when somebody realized that and it became a thing online, people, tried to find old Friends and Seinfeld and Boys to Men. I'm reading from a list. Pamela Anderson, Baywatch, Tom Cruise, all like these. It's like a big deal. Alanis Morissette, right? The mid-90s. People are trying to find these vintage calendars and use them in their office cubicles or wherever they need a calendar. So
I like to say that's a pretty cool idea.
I think it is.
I'm not going searching, but Maeve was born in 2022. I have the calendar that I was using that year near my desk, and it stopped on September 21st, 2022. I have it circled with a heart, and it will remain that way forevermore.
I love that. That is beautiful. And it's going to hang there. And
it's just going to stay here year after year after year after year.
I know we've had this conversation before, But when if you are lucky enough to have a second grandchild, Cam,
Oh, yes.
what that will be like, like how that child will compare to Maeve. I'm
Oh, I can't even.
curious.
It's like when you had the first child, Leah, right? The sun rose and set on Leah. I never saw more pictures of a baby in my life.
That's right.
I mean, it was huge, right? And the same thing with Casey, my gift from God. Oh my God, la la la. I thought I'll never be able to love another baby like this one. And then we had another one. How do you feel about that now?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And my parents have answered this question. They have 8 grandchildren.
Oh boy.
Yep. And they obviously I think they love all of them. Maybe
And
some more than
Elijah
others.
is the youngest one, right?
Elijah is the youngest one. Yes.
And I don't think there'll be any more, so he'll always have that honor.
Yeah, no, and Lindsay is the oldest one. She will always be the oldest grandchild, and I think there's got to be like a special little section of
I
my
think
parents'
so, too.
heart
I
for
think so,
Lindsay,
too.
right?
I can't imagine not.
Right, first grandchild. That's a big deal, and I have to say
Huge.
she's a great girl, and so we're all okay with that, right? It's good,
Right.
but there has to be a special little thing in there. Oh, Lindsay was the first one.
Oh, those feelings come back.
Yeah,
Number 7.
yeah.
Our last grandchild, and it's a boy.
Look at that, amazing. Yes,
Elijah and Lindsay win the prize.
yeah. Okay, I got another one for you. Did you know the price of stamps have gone up again?
I did not know that, although recently I did buy a book of stamps.
You
And I
know,
don't even know what I paid.
wow. That's my next question. Most people, besides the fact that a lot of people aren't mailing anything anymore, and if they do mail it, it's like something they bring to the post office and they just have the postal worker weigh it and put the stuff on it, right? So a lot of us are not mailing letters as much anymore. But I'm curious. Only 14% of people could correctly answer how much a stamp costs. Do you know how much it costs?
I don't know. I'm going to say 64 cents. I really don't know.
You are closer than I would have been. It just went up 2 cents to 66.
Heh. Wow, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
You know, I send birthday cards. I still do that tradition because I like it. I like to get them, and people like to get a card in the mail every now and then. So stamp. Now, I told you my disdain for my post office, so I'm not waiting online for 30 minutes to buy one stamp. Do you understand? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, understood.
And they used to have machines where you could buy 1, 5, however many you wanted in the machine and leave. They don't have that anymore, at least in that terrible post office. So I got it at the grocery store. You could actually buy a book of stamps. Did you know that?
At the grocery store, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
No.
you can buy a book of, at least at ShopRite, where I was shopping, you can buy a book of stamps at the register.
Yeah, I used to buy books of stamps. I haven't mailed something that needed a stamp in quite some time. And as I previously mentioned, if it's a box or a gift or something that has to be weighed, they put the money on it for you.
Yes, they do. They do.
Yeah.
But this is specifically like for sending cards and whatnot. I mean, when you send your parents, like they have an anniversary, a birthday.
True. Yeah.
What do you do for your stamp?
Yeah, no, you make a good point. Cande, we're less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We got your National Days good news stories coming up. Gonna tell you, you know the old story, my dog ate my homework,
Yes,
right?
yes, I do.
Have a very interesting one for you. We will delve into that. It's a little disgusting, but we will sift our way through it,
Oh
Cande.
boy, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, not bad today. Mix of sun and clouds, about 43 for the high. Tomorrow, we will get into what's going to happen for us Saturday as we know a little more. Right now looks to be mostly rain and a wintry mix, but we'll know more tomorrow. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.